Since 2016, RALSTON, what's the highest percentage of growth this country has recorded?
Yeah, we struggle for reach 2%.
We have gotten to 2%?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're struggling.
So
what has changed is that you now have a government that manages the economy well, and then we use those resources, not borrowed resources.
Major Dabs presents to you Heart of the World. This prolific album is both inspiring and uplifting. It captures the pain and joy of the people while advocating for rights and justice with tracks like Your Pain, No Mining, Warning, and title track Heart of the World. Play Jam Music by purchasing or streaming the Heart of the World album on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and all digital platforms. Heart of the World by Major Dabs, produced by Jam Music Enterprise and Theotype Studio.
Verily, verily, I said unto you, that is imperial majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, is Christ, the conquering lion of Judah has prevailed. Jamaica is the heart of the world. We be life. Reggae is the soul of the world. We teach life. Jamaica is the blood of the world. Produce the greatest life. Reggae is the warrior of the world. Liberating life. Jamaica, beautiful and influential, loaded with good things and minerals so essential. Our children are loaded with potentials. Jamaica have her credentials. Politicians are criminals. The evidence is substantial. And them I is the decimal. Jamaica is the heart of the world. We be live.
Bless up ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl and Isabel Rose. And in this one, Ralston Hyman takes Portland Spice TV this morning, and he basically gave us an update on what this current administration keeps saying, that they have managed our economy well and that they didn't have to rely on any loans. And I am here to tell you also that this government is lying through their teeth. And so Ralston Hyman outlined that since 2016 until now, we have not had a growth in Jamaica surpassing 2%. And as we all await economy for the first quarter of 2025, I will let you hear what the Prime Minister said. And it is not only him echoing the same economic stability and them not having to borrow any loan. Members from his cabinet echoing the same, as well as his wife Juliet Holness, who spoke out on May 6 at an Era Council 1 meeting. And in her exact words, she said, labor rights. When you are in a place where you can fix your country and you don't have to go to nobody and say, I am begging you or I am borrowing from you. And so I am going to read out, after I let you hear what the Prime Minister said, the facts of them borrowing to supplement the budget.
What has changed now so that we can now bring water in a sustainable way to this community? What has changed is that you now have a government that manages the economy well, and then we use those resources, not borrowed resources, we use the resources from the economy to invest in the infrastructure that delivers the benefit to you. That is what has changed. And so if you are a Jamaican and you don't have water in your community now, and you are upset, the strategic thing, the smart thing to do is to continue to vote for a government that will be able to keep the economy running very well, to generate the revenues so that the progress that we are seeing now in the investment in the infrastructure can continue.
Now, what I'm about to read out, you also can get access to this information on the Ministry of Finance website. And you also can find the truth. And so let us talk the numbers now. So for 2016 to 2017 fiscal year budget, they inherited that budget from the People's National Party. And so starting from 2017 to 2018 under the Holness administration, here's the amount that they borrowed. So for 2018 to 2019, 126.59 billion Jamaican dollars were borrowed. 2019 to 2020, 102.9 billion dollars were borrowed. 2020 to 2021, 143.6 billion Jamaican dollars were borrowed. And 2022, 161.97 billion was borrowed. 2022-2023, 124.13 billion was borrowed. And in 2023-24, 139.47 billion was borrowed. And for 2024-25, they will borrow an estimated amount of $191.44 billion. So this government needs to come with the truth and nothing but the stinking truth.
When we look at the Jamaican economy and where we are now, the 2 last quarters of 2024, we saw negative growth. Any news coming out of the first quarter of 2025?
No, not yet. But we soon get that. Maybe in another week or two, we'll get that from PIOJ will always come out first and then start.
And they don't come out yet?
No.
It ended March.
But the best thing PIOJ can tell you is that stagnation.
Stagnation.
That's the best thing. Yeah, that's the best thing them could have tell you.
Since 2016, Ralston, what's the highest percentage of growth this country has recorded?
Yeah, we struggle for reach 2%.
We have gotten to 2%?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're struggling.
So since 2016, we have never gotten to 2% growth, not one quarter?
Not can I recall. We come close to 1.9 on them things.
But we have never gotten to 2%.
Not gotten over 2%, no. 0.9 on them things.
But we have never gotten to 2%.
Not gotten over 2%, no.
So how is it now that they are looking at the third term for this administration?
Well, remember, when we dropped from COVID-19 by the 12%, 12 to 14%.
Yeah.
When we bounced back by 5 and 6% to a quarter, they confused the people and told the people that was growth. They mixed up recovery with growth. I mean, we need to explain it. Yeah?
Yes.
You used to have a man who teach at Harvard University named Gottfried von Habler, come from Germany and everything. So, you know, says, not the fastest people migrate across the book.
Yeah.
Him develop what you call the production possibility frontier, where I say it measures the maximum amount of goods you can produce in an economy if you use up all your resources.
Yes.
Now, where I say, when you're inside of that frontier, yeah, it means that you are recovering. When you push outside and break the boundaries, it means that you are growing.
Yeah.
So when you drop from 12% from which far you're there and gone behind with COVID-19,
yeah.
When you start push out back and recover, you recover. Like in the hospital and in the sick bed, you recover. When you get up out of your bed and start run again, it means that you start grow again.
Right.
What then though is that when we come from the 12% and crawl out of the hole, Nigel Clark is to tell the people them say growth, which was recovery. You follow me?
And we could understand the fall because of COVID.
Because of COVID, yeah, man.
That's understandable. But when we are recovering, don't con the people and tell them that the economy is growing.
That's what they did.
The economy is recovering from COVID shock.
I want for people buy people like Dennis Song, Christian Stokes, yeah.
Is there a band of people, Ralston, who are out to deceive the Jamaican people for this government?
Just tell you, man, Dennis Song, Christian Stokes, Damian King kind of back off now, yeah.
Back off.
And the youth when partner, yeah, Damian King kind of back off right now.
Because it is destroying his credibility.
As a top man to support them, obviously.
But that destroys your credibility, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. They just post one thing there on social media yesterday, say them invite him at the urban center thing, and when him go, it come like a JLP rally, so he must have left.
After the second speaker, he left.
Mm.
No.
Him start getting embarrassed about the rubbish now.
Tell me something, RALSTON. I heard Matthew Samuda saying that the Water Commission will no longer give water sample report to the KSAMC because the KSAMC was destroying Jamaica's reputation. What has the Prime Minister's uncertification, uncertifiedness has done to the reputation of Jamaica? Has that done any damage?
Significant damage. And again, for the listeners who are very political, remember this thing. Madam Speaker, we're going to leave no stone unturned because what happened to SSL is damaging to Jamaica's international reputation. That was Finance Minister Nigel Clark.
And all no stone unturned yet.
That's the point I'm making.
So Andrew Holness himself alone and his administration has damaged Jamaica's international reputation over a 9 years period. ABR family, go ahead. Maybe you want to say in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Like and share out the videos. Get this video to at least 7,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Also, please remember to go over to Martha Couponing Foundation. They do charity work, help sending barrels to children in need for back to school in Jamaica every single year. Support the channel so that they can get monetized in order to continue this charity work. I fully endorse this as long as it is done to help the needy. I am in full support of it. So please get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, and thanks for the support that it has been getting so far. Big up on yourself.